everyone, JP here. Welcome back to Writing with JP. Today I have with me Skylaa. How's it going, Skylaa?
I'm well, how are you?
I'm doing pretty good. Yeah, so we were talking off camera and you were telling me about some of the ideas that you have for YouTube, and then you think it's interesting that I'm doing what I'm doing.
I think it's interesting because you choose what you want to put on your own platform.
Yep.
Yeah. It's your own. No one's telling you how to read a script.
Yeah. Like I was telling you that I got with YouTube and they told me that I can put I can put anybody on YouTube without their consent and everything, and I didn't know that.
Yeah.
But you know, me being the person I am, I wouldn't put anybody on YouTube if they didn't give consent, because I do run the risk of being sued.
Yeah.
And YouTube is the one with all the money, but they can't be sued. So they shouldn't go after me, they should go after them.
Right.
So, but, you know. But yeah, you want to tell people about yourself, you know, some of your ideas, you want to tell them?
Well, I think it's great that we live in a world now where people don't have to audition for so many agencies.
Yeah.
They have their own ideas now, and it's so many different things, rather if it's food, rather if it's cosmetics, rather if it's theater, whatever it is, it's up to you. But I do think that it could be a difficult thing because society is, you know, it is a thing that takes a lot of time, and I think that people think it's a lot easier. It's one of those things where creativity, the creative side of the brain, you know what I'm trying to say? Oh yeah,
I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
Because they say we don't use a lot of our brain.
Yeah, and it's like everyone wants you to go to school.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people who wish they knew how to, let's say, YouTube as a profession. Yeah.
And you know what? I got some friends with big channels, and they do make money off of it. So it is an opportunity for you to have a lucrative career. So, you know, I encourage people like yourself, you know, you should go do it. Like with me, I started a YouTube channel. It was Christian based. My first channel, because I'm a widower. I lost my wife a couple years ago.
Sorry.
Thank you. So what I did is start making videos to encourage and inspire other people who've been through loss. And that channel I started a year ago, but what I did is I just went for it. I felt that God was touching my heart to do it, so I did it. And I just went for it. I didn't have any experience as far as editing or any of that stuff. I just went for it.
And that's usually how it seems to go. I heard of, whenever I watch a million anniversary video, 1,000 anniversary video, subscriber video, they usually say, it all started with me trying to get my mind off of something. It all started with me trying to get away from demons. That's usually how it starts too. And I think that that's when I started my writing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Okay,
so you write?
I've been journaling for years.
Okay.
Self-documentation, if you want to call it that, because when I look back on my journaling, I can look and say, oh, if I do this more, it made my life better. If I did this less, it would have made my life better. So when I looked back on those things, and within those books, you know, with pain came with poetry, it came with it. And then came with ideas. I don't know. When you write, things just come with you. Yeah,
I think that's really interesting.
Do you write?
No, I don't. You know, I'm telling you, I got a lot of respect for people that do.
Yeah.
You know, I think that's a gift to be able to sit down and write and make the words, you know, have meaning and come alive. It's like an author, like people that write books, you know, you really can imagine like what's going on as you read it, you know?
Yeah.
So I think that's amazing. Yep. So yeah, I think you should just go for it. I think you're interested.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem. So I know that other people would, you know, so you should just go for it. Just, you know, find out whatever it is that you need to get started. I mean, you can get started. Like I bought this camera that we're on right now. I bought this camera. I invested in it. You know, I took monies that I didn't plan on spending, but I was like, okay, I want to get a nice camera. I don't want to just go get anything. So I got a nice camera, got this tripod, got software so I can edit everything.
Right.
But a lot of people will tell you, a lot of successful YouTubers will tell you, because I did get a certificate from YouTube University, and a lot of those guys that are very successful, they said just start with your phone. If you have an idea, just start with your cell phone.
Because there's a lot of editing apps too.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Editing apps, everything. And you can sometimes you can just, your phone, if you have like an iPhone or Samsung Galaxy or something like that,
Yeah.
those top tier phones, they already have editing software, in them already. So
Why do you think that so many people are so nervous about?
because it's unknown.
Unknown?
Yes, it's like you're going into something that it's an uncomfortable feeling when you don't know what's going to happen.
Sometimes risks are good though.
Yeah, it is. You're right.
I mean, I'm taking a risk right now.
Yeah.
If you think about it.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, you don't know. You just don't know what to expect.
Uh-huh.
So, I think that's what a nervousness, because I meet a lot of people that's interested in the fact that I have a YouTube channel, and they say I want to do it, but I think I'm too boring. And I'm like, I think I'm boring, but
I don't think you're boring.
See?
I'm just telling you.
And see, I appreciate that.
No, truly.
But
I'm not yawning.
yeah, see, but they say they're boring, and I have great conversations with them, and I'm like, I don't think you're boring.
I don't think anybody's boring. I think people lack confidence. People don't embrace what they want. People don't embrace, I think, is the issue.
Exactly. Because I learned over time to you gotta try to make yourself as happy as possible. And
no one else will. And
exactly. Yep,
people will always. Oh no, you're fine. No, people will always try to say something about something.
Yeah.
Like, you wouldn't believe this, but I've heard people say, "You're making too much money." I've heard people say that before. It doesn't matter what you do.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. There's always going to be somebody trying to say something.
Yeah, trying to say something. I mean, you can spend too much time with your kids, and they'll say, "Oh, you're spending way too much time with those kids. You could be doing this." And it's people always want to
that,
exactly. But I'm telling you, I'm sure there's people out there.
Or I've been told, "You're going to go to school for too long." And that's ridiculous, and you're going to be miserable for the rest of your life.
Oh,
when you would hope to hear, "Wow, that's awesome that you're devoting your life to help people," because I was going to be a therapist. And so it's like, you just don't win.
Yeah.
So you got to think about your self-victory, if you will, if you want to call it that,
Yeah.
Because jealousy, people are unintentionally, unintentionally rude.
Yeah.
And does that make sense when I say they're unintentionally jealousy, unintentionally jealous?
Yeah, I think it might be a natural trait in people.
Yeah,
because you think about it when little kids,
like
little kids are jealous of other little kids. I think it's like a natural trait. Yeah.
Animals do it, and what do they have to be jealous about?
Exactly.
You're using the same litter box.
Yeah.
You were using the same food bowl.
Exactly.
Why are you getting so upset about?
They'll be fighting over the same thing, and I'm like, you both have one, but you both want to drink out of this one. So
it's unfortunate, and I'd like to think that it's not in my nature, because when you don't like something, I wish people would just change it.
Yeah.
You can.
Exactly.
It's work. Don't be afraid of work. That's where people are messing up. People are afraid of work.
I think a lot of people got this pity mentality, to pity themselves, or I'm the victim type of mentality.
Yeah.
And people just gotta, if you want something to change and you have the ability to change things that's going on in your life, just do it.
Yeah.
You can change it. Just work hard and change it.
I heard that if you embrace the people that make you jealous, you will notice what they're doing.
Exactly.
And once you do that, you'll notice life changes.
Yep.
It's just
now for me, that's funny you said that, because for me, it's I'm really into my fitness now, really into working out and all that stuff.
Makes you feel better.
Absolutely. Now look, let me see, 23 months ago, I was 360 pounds, right?
Wow, congratulations.
Thank you.
Yes.
So now I'm down to 250. I lost 110 pounds, right? Weight lift, workout 6 days a week. I eat good, vegetables, fruit, all of that stuff, right? Drink a lot of water. And for me, it's like, it was people that was like clearly and visibly, like you could literally see that they were out of shape, but they were trying to tell me, give me all this advice, right? So I said, you know what? I'm gonna start paying attention to people who are where I want to be.
Exactly.
And I'm looking at these people on YouTube, and I'm like, they're in shape. I'm gonna listen to what they say because I want to get to where they are.
Yeah.
So.
And they clearly know what they're talking about.
Exactly. They wouldn't look like that if they didn't.
Yeah.
So that's why it's good to surround yourself with people who are going places, going to where you want to go.
Yep, because if you listen to people who aren't happy where they are, they're going to bring you down. I've learned that. And it's unfortunate because I noticed that it's people that are supposed to bring you up too.
Exactly.
You know?
Yep, so it's like taking financial advice to somebody that's broke or not good at managing money, so.
Yeah, or I've had issues with, you know, getting doubted. Like I've been doubted by my father.
Yeah.
Who didn't graduate middle school.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
You know what I mean? Do you see why that's like, listen here, you don't know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, I understand.
Like, I graduated, you didn't. And of course I wouldn't say this because he doesn't know. But that's why I don't go to him. Because he thinks he knows, so his intentions are good. See, that's where I say unintentionally bringing you down.
Yeah.
But it does hurt, and it's like, stop being so discouraging. But so it's like you really have to be particular about the people you talk about your career with.
Absolutely. Yep. Now we're just about to your destination. You got any final words you want to give the audience?
Just don't give up.
Exactly.
Just don't give up.
Yeah.
People will always say something, but it's always going to be about you at the end of the day.
Yeah, you're right. Absolutely. All right. Well, I appreciate you being consenting to be on Riding with JP.
Absolutely.
I truly do appreciate it.
Yeah.
You're one of my favorite rides, and I'm going to get you on ASAP. Make sure you check out Riding with JP. You can subscribe, and that way you'll be able to see your episode, okay?
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
All right, it's nice to meet you, Skylaa.
It was so nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. All right, you enjoy your day, okay?
I sure will. Thank you.
All right, you got any last words? That's it for you?
Nope, that's all. You guys don't stop.
Yep, don't stop.
Thank you.
All right, good job, Skylaa.
Bye, guys.
All right, guys, if you liked the episode you just saw, make sure that you give me the thumbs up. Make sure that you like, share, and subscribe. And also, guys, and if you look in the description, I put my personal email. That way, if you want to reach out to me, you can. And I also put links to my social media. You can reach out to me on social media. And also check out my James Price channel. It's Christian based. It's me trying to help people deal with loss, just as I have dealt with loss. So, all right, guys, I love you. God bless you. And I'll see you in the next episode of Riding with JP. Bye.